Uh-huh.
You do live in the front row, and guess what?
What?
Cat and I on the front porch watching people outside. How cute.
It makes sense. Shorty, come on, man. Shorty, come on, dude. Please be easy. No. Shorty, no. Oh my God. This dog, man. We took a video of me holding him in my arms while knocking on the desk, and he still barks while he's looking at me knocking on the desk. And then runs to the door. So, I mean, we're kindred spirits, I guess.
He's one of those.
One dumbass to another, yeah.
Yeah, I have a cat like that. He'll just meow at the wall where there's literally nothing for minutes on end.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. You gotta love them.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to, but it's a good idea to.
It's generally good practice.
Generally accepted to be nice. Let's see, fucking, yeah, I'm 100% live right now, but I'm trying to find the link so I can interact with the chat here.
Look at him being a big baby now.
At least I think I am. What the hell?
I'm not seeing you live.
I had it as a private stream, but yeah, it's still unlisted. Go public, damn you. Alright, publish. There we go. There we go.
There it is.
Well, by God.
By golly gosh.
Yeah. Bang. GTA. That's what I'm about right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or at least trying to be. Oh, goddamn. I gotta mute the fucking... There we go. Dude, I love how Grand Theft Auto doesn't allow you to fucking exit the screen. It just like... Fucking...
Oh,
you have to like...
It's amazing how Rockstar programs their games.
Yeah. As easy to navigate as possible while that's not the only thing you're doing. Which is like what makes me want to play it, because I have GTA 5 on the Xbox as well, but I've done so much more shit on the PC version, so I have like way more money, way more stuff, and I just don't feel like grinding again to get it all back on Xbox.
Oh yeah. I have so many games like that. It's like, oh, we should play it on PC, and I have 1,200 hours in the PS4 version.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna do that.
God damn it. And I know you can go into like windowed mode, but I forgot how to set it up because I'm technologically ignorant. Even just the simple shit that I know how to do, I've fucking, I've had to like beat it over my head or have Nate tell me a million times how to fucking do it. It's embarrassing.
No, I totally get you.
A techno turd, you could say. But on the bright side of things, we are very close to 11K, so I'm stoked about that. That's super dope.
Oh shit, you are. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know, it surprised me too, and I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna fucking stream for a couple hours and see what happens and celebrate and hang out with people.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for listening to that song earlier, by the way. Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
no.
joined earlier, but then I had some problems with like my phone, and then it logged me out for some reason. So then I was like, oh shit! Like, I just showed up, didn't say anything, and then left.
Yeah, I totally get that. We were just bitching about technology, actually.
Yeah, I heard the part. I wanted to say something, but then I couldn't.
Shit.
No, but yeah, thanks for sending me that song. That was actually pretty good, fucking good.
Dude, I wrote that and put it out, as quickly as possible because I've been sitting on some beats that my friend gave to me, and like he is a really, really good rap artist. Like this motherfucker is the biggest rapper in all of Asheville, North Carolina. Like he's big in his city.
Nice.
And he's a beat producer, and he was like, yeah, dude, here, take these. And then I just never did shit. And, they legalized marijuana in Virginia a few months ago, and that's something that's a big deal to me because I know so many people who have gone to jail. Nikki's dad went to prison over that shit when she was a kid.
Oh, shit.
And now, like, you can have up to a pound. Now you can grow 4 plants and have up to a pound. It's medicinally legal. Like, it's been seen as this huge benefit for so many people. And so I was like, fuck it, man. I'm just going to put this out.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing one a month.
A song a month?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good challenge.
Put out a single every month and have some unique artwork for it.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Hell yeah.
Fuck you. I'm in a sedan, bitch. Fuck the police. I'm going hard to my PTA meeting. That would be the mod to have. Like fucking GTA soccer mom road rage, man. Just fucking just terrible traffic the whole time. And a car full of kids. You gotta make sure that they don't die. And that you don't get arrested along the way.
Get off of the road! Shut up, Darren!
Get off the road! Yeah, actually, it was marijuana prohibition. Somebody in the chat said, it sounded like what happened at the end of prohibition. It is... So, my friends and I have been interested in putting together a live music and kind of hangout spot venue where you can openly smoke. And, like, the only drawback to that is you can't do it in any kind of public place or any kind of business. So it would have to be like a club. It would have to be like a social club. That way everyone is kind of like 0.00000% owner of the place. So technically it is their private property. But how cool would it be to just go into a venue and like play Magic or some kind of like, Settlers of Catan or whatever and just be chilling, smoking with your boys.
That'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Jim,
right?
how's it going?
Good, man. What's going on?
Apparently
Fucking,
nothing.
yeah, apparently nothing. Same. I feel you on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say mood.
I'm off work tomorrow for Labor Day.
Oh, nice.
Oh, shit. I'm going to go check out the vert ramp with the sedan.
Not me.
No, you got to work tomorrow?
Yep.
That,
Worked at a stupid grocery store, and that's really great.
Dude, it pisses me off that people need to buy groceries on holidays. I hate human beings need to stop eating.
Party. They probably have a party and they're like, oh shit, I'm out of buns. And then they're like, you know, we gotta be the heroes.
You have to be the heroes. Maybe it's Doritos. You know, that's the deal breaker. You know, Doritos are.
Personally, if I were at the party, you have a big bowl of black olives, I'll eat those.
You want to eat a bowl of black olives?
Yeah, those are my favorite.
Yeah, I'd rather staple my sack to the kitchen table.
I'm not eating those motherfuckers pure. On a
No.
pizza, sure, but pure, like, green olive is fine.
What about the,
Good.
what about martinis?
Martinis are great.
I don't like them, dude. My dad loves that shit. I'm like, that is nasty. When you get to the point of like, I want alcohol that tastes like this, man, you're an alcoholic.
Well, yeah, I'm not denying that.
Oh, frankly, just like Shameless, right? Frankly,
Yeah.
I think that's like the only redeeming quality of that show. Have you ever seen it?
I have had friends talk to me about it, but I have not personally seen it.
Yeah, it's like the ode to promiscuous broke chicks. And like inside there, you know, the father of these unbelievable amount of children is just this huge addict who's fucking hilarious. Just imagine like Deadpool was a bum. Like this guy never dies. He's always run his mouth. Always has a harebrained scheme. And
What's the show?
Shameless. And he's always breaking the fourth wall. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom watches it, and I'm just like, why do you watch that garbage? And she's like, well, you watch anime, why do you watch that garbage? And I'm like, okay, you make a point.
Dude, I swear, like there's more nudity in that show than even the most perverted anime that's ever existed, probably.
Well,
I've never seen anything that is as much people just like.
Hentai?
Well, that's not really just a regular ass show, is it?
yeah, no, he's talking like anime. But
Yeah.
still, no.
Yeah.
Something that you would see. Oh, the UK version of Shameless is actually cool. I actually thought it was pretty good the first little bit that I watched of that. I will say I feel the same way about The Office. I think the UK version is really, really good. I actually think that the American version's pretty funny too, but
Yeah, they're both pretty good. But
the
they
UK
all-
version's very funny. Have you seen the clip of what's his name, Jervis or whatever his name is, the guy who made it?
Ricky Gervais.
I don't think I have.
What's his name, Nikki?
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, Ricky Gervais. He
Oh.
went to an award show and like
Oh,
took back his
fucking
award.
Golden Globes
Yeah.
for- yeah.
He's like, hand it over. Come on.
Oh no, that's a different one. I was thinking of.
Oh no, where he just
I
went
know
off
the
on
one.
Hollywood. Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one too.
That's the one I was thinking of.
That's funny as fuck.
I think that was literally the only thing that people saw of the Golden Globes. except
That
for the
speech.
celebrities that were there. Yeah.
If I wanted to watch a bunch of screw ups, I would watch Ed, Ed, and Eddie. That's great.
I would look in the mirror.
Yeah. Dig into my head and point a finger at all my personalities. Yes. There's something satisfying about just blasting somebody and taking their vehicle. It never gets old. I can't remember who it was I was talking to that was like talking about how they feel bad about shit that they do in video games.
Me.
Oh, it was you? Yeah, it was Nikki.
Because I was driving drunk.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, I
To
mean,
be honest, I feel that way too sometimes.
Really?
When it comes to Red Dead, like when it's like the video games where you can choose to be good or bad, and then like okay, like I can choose to kill this person or kick them off the cliff. That would be satisfying, but is that really good? Like, I don't know. I feel bad.
I mean, you know, you're gonna do stuff to pixels that's not nice in any game that you're playing. So even if it's just Mario, you're killing shit. You know, do you feel bad about that?
Looks like we got ourselves a little GTA stream here. Yeah.
Well, hell yeah.
I know that like attachment to certain characters also plays a heavy role sometimes. but
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
talking just like general creatures or characters that you're doing something terrible to,
Like NPCs and shit that don't do anything.
yeah, exactly. I'll just blast those
I
fuckers
don't
away. I
mind-
don't care.
Yeah, I don't mind, like, in Red Dead, like, I don't mind, like, tying up the sheriff or something, or tying up somebody and leaving them on the train tracks, because it's fun.
That's demented as fuck, though.
I overheard one of y'all talking about Ed, Edd and Eddie in the past.
Yeah.
My mom would not let me watch that show, but since I was kind of a little freaking bastard as a kid, I was like, yeah, screw it, I'm watch it anyway.
Dude, it was Beavis and Butthead for me. I convinced my grandmother to take me to the movie Beavis and Butthead Does America, and she loved it. And she was like telling my parents about how funny it was, and they were like, "No, I can't believe you took him to that."
All hail the great Cornholio!
That's right. And the scene where they fucking like meet their dads out in the desert and shit.
By the way, I've never seen the show. I just know because of stupid jokes a buddy of mine would tell me about.
Dude, you've really done yourself a disservice by not watching that show.
I said I did it.
I mean, you probably have more brain cells, but goddamn, somebody coming in through here just trashing me. What up? Not the Cool Whip, Super Mandible Claw, the White Loft Cat, Bulbadubba, Bulbadub. All these people, Darian. What's up?
There are a lot of hilarious Vanos gaming moments in this game that I just remember with a passion.
Yeah, that guy's fucking hilarious.
I mean, there was one time where I still remember one of my favorite moments. Top of the tallest mountain, I think Mount Chiliad with motorbikes.
Uh-huh.
Tyler's AFK, and Evan just steals his bike and shoots it off the mountain. Tyler was done angry after that.
Yeah, I'll be fucking pissed. People screw me over in this game constantly, though, so I'm just to the point of not giving a fuck most of the time.
Or
And-
how about the same video where Nobla blows up Tyler in a helicopter in the same clip?
Yeah. I mean, I just don't, like, I'll see some shit, and then 2 hours later, I will forget it. I don't even remember half the shit that's happened in any of their videos that I've watched.
Granted, again, this is another thing I'm potentially pondering about if I can get the right hardware, because this game would be fun. I'm just kind of against it because this game can get, if you hang out with people that can get you in the IRL trouble.
Really?
I don't know, it just...
Bro, I think you're tripping. It's Grand Theft Auto. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
if you end up getting in trouble in real life over Grand Theft Auto, you know, you were gonna stick your finger in a light socket somewhere.
It could have been. Oh wait, I'm thinking about a different game. I'm thinking about more of those mass online shooters that people got in trouble in real life. I got my things mixed up.
I mean, it's a real life mass shooter. I mean, and fuck, you can go through the whole town doing whatever. I mean, I was just driving up a hillside and got blown up. Guess what? Oh well.
Yeah.
It's Grand Theft Auto. Who cares? It could be Saints Row, you know. It could be Saints Row where I'm just going around with a rubber pleasure device slapping people across the face. You know, it could get way worse, but
Very diplomatic way to put it.
have to be nowadays, you know.
Yeah.
You're talking about in Saints Row or
Yeah.
True Crime, New York City.
Dude, that game was so great. I used to just stop and frisk everybody and be like, ha ha ha, fuck the Constitution. Who cares?
Dude, remember in Saints Row 2 when you could spider bike up the buildings?
Yes,
Oh, my
I
God.
do. Everything about that game made me feel like a superhero, except for the fact that I was being a massive piece of shit with those powers, you know?
Yep.
Have you seen the trailer for the remake?
I heard a bunch of bullshit, and I was just like, I'll pass.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's not looking good to me.
Are they trying to clean up their image or something?
It's yeah, like the modern reinterpretation of the series that's really safe and
Boy, that sounds like a fucking massive waste of time.
exactly.
Yeah, you could really tell by the lack of enthusiasm in my voice.
Oh, when they were talking about it, they were like unenthusiastic.
No, I was.
Oh,
Just now talking about the remake.
yeah. I'm just like in the mode of fucking whatever comes out. I'm gonna wait until it's cheap anyway, so I don't really care about shit that's like gonna be brand new.
Yeah.
I am pissed about the fact that Game Pass took fucking 2K21 off right as I was trying the story mode out. And just like in my real life, my high school career in basketball was pretty unremarkable. So I was upset about that. I thought I was going to have a chance at redemption.
Damn, your redemption arc was stolen.
My redemption arc, gone.
Hey Chad, when are you gonna do a Minecraft stream?
A Minecraft stream, I have to get Java. I ended up getting the what is it, the Bedrock edition or whatever, and
Okay.
evidently that's not going to be compatible with a bunch of the shit that I was wanting to do. So
Okay, that's cool.
I'll probably end up getting it soon because I know Nate wants to do it. And is it in VR? Is there VR Minecraft?
Yeah, I think there is.
I mean, I don't think there's an official version, but there's mods all over the place.
Yeah. So I've been thinking about, like, I really want to do more VR shit, but I feel like the streams don't do very well. I know that, like, people, like, visually it's not the best to watch people play VR shit. So just trying to find workarounds to make the whole Minecraft experience different because it's
You
been
play
done to
freaking
death. What was that? Do I play what?
Beat Saber.
Yeah, I do. I like to port music that's not in Beat Saber into Beat Saber.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's an AI that will make maps for you out of songs that you put into it. So
Really?
yeah, so I've been thinking about getting a bunch of my friends' music and some of mine and just like making maps and doing that because I know we won't get any fucking copyright strikes or claims from that shit.
Good luck with anything from Jason Richardson. Like
Dude.
playing one of his tracks on Beat Saber, that would be crazy.
Fuck it, let's go. I am not afraid to be a fool, man. Failing is what I'm best at. So if you want to see somebody fuck up and just do a miserable job, you've made it. We're here. I'm currently doing that. That shit don't bother me at all. I'll fail it 100 times in a row.
I mean, there's. I've also really started watching when Mr. Beast does his GTA challenges.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah,
Well,
he did like.
What can you not say about that guy that hasn't already been said about Bill Gates?
Hey, he recently just. I just started watching him because the insanity of his challenges are mind-boggling and fun.
Dude, I mean, you know, he's pretty popular. I think the numbers speak to that.
Although I do have heard that from there's allegations that behind the scenes when it's during the film process, he can be kind of a douchebag. And
Oh, really? I mean, I'm a pretty big dick sometimes.
I mean,
Again, this is just-
everybody is behind the
I
scenes.
really haven't investigated this. This was more of just a quick glance, and I just really didn't care enough.
Yeah, I don't really think that that's important unless he's like really done some predatory shit to people, you know, picking on elderly, disabled people
it's
or
the same
grooming
way
or
to-
something like that.
Yeah.
Who gives a
It's
shit?
just- It's the same way with me and the members of the Vanoss crew. I stopped watching Mini after he had his fallout because his content was going down, and I stopped watching Home because it was boring. I still watch the rest of the crew because they're still putting out really good stuff.
My whole situation, and I don't even want to really give that guy any more of a thought, but like, you know, we were reacting to a video with the Renegade Media Group, me and Nate, and I think Nick was involved, and it was about shit from like cartoons from back in the day that were kind of fucked up, and he was reacting to it, and then they had a part about Johnny Bravo, and the way that he acted about Johnny Bravo, I was like, all right, man, this guy's going white knight over this. He's really, really making it a bigger deal than it actually is. I'll bet you he's the one that's fucked up. I'll bet you this guy's a fucking creep, because anybody that's going to put up that kind of a front over Johnny Bravo and try to act like, oh, that's so terrible, I'm so against this, they're covering for something, man. I mean, that's just normal behavior from somebody who is totally trying to act holier than thou art, but get away with some shit. And that's what I said. And I got roasted for that in the comment section. Well, about 6 months later, guess what? Yeah. And that's where HatGuy came from. They were like, who's the HatGuy that's so fucking pissed off? And no, HatGuy over here. And so I just made it my name. I was like, fuck it, cool. You know why? Everybody says no cap, no lie. And I'm saying, you know what? Bitches can't handle the truth. They'll say that you're lying even if you're telling the truth. So I'm all cap. Go ahead and say I'm lying. Y'all find out.
Yeah.
Mulan sucked, which I got heat for saying Mulan was going to suck. And then turns out Mini Lad's a bit of a fucking creep, which I said he seemed like a bit of a creep.
I mean, there was technically the old video from back when he played Gmod that he did the now infamous pop bit. People were they made a joke about how he looked like he was a creep, and it turns out they accidentally predicted the future in that one.
Yeah, but yeah, moral of the story, Darian Root pointed it out. Don't talk shit on Johnny Bravo on my watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, Brock from Pokemon. We got Johnny Bravo. We got Master Roshi. All right.
You would good do.
They're upfront about their ways. They don't try to go incognito mode on it like Mini Lad did.
James from Pokemon too.
You know, I mean, slay, bro. At least be out there.
Yeah,
At least they're
James-
not. At least they're not being a creep about it. I would rather
Again,
somebody.
the reason James turned to crime was because he had this psycho of a fiance waiting back home, and he was just like, life of crime or dealing with an abusive wife.
Yeah. But let's be real, man. If you've got somebody that's just out front, out there, just saying, hey, I'm about that life, you got to respect that more than somebody that's like pointing the finger and then turns around and does worse shit.
Yeah, I've like genuinely
Yeah.
come to realize that like everybody who isn't offensive on the internet is a horrible person.
Well, they try to be, look, man, I can't help but cuss. I can't help but speak my fucking mind. Yeah. What you see is what you get. If you came over to chill with me, you would get no different than just fucking me. Am I, Chad? Yes.
Yeah,
I am. I don't drink Monster, okay? I drink White Claw and Starbucks. You
It
know?
would most likely start with just
You
some.
white lady.
I am a white
most likely
woman,
just-
okay?
Yeah,
Sure.
Starting off as just a chill session, and then we just
Yeah.
start smoking. We probably just start smoking weed and getting high as a kite, man.
Dude, if it was not for the weed, I would be the biggest fucking Chad. I'd be in fucking jail.
I really can't judge you because I fucking drank wine from just a carton.
Yeah,
White bitch.
I went to this shit called Riot Fest in Chicago in 2014, and they had no liquor, and it was a 3-day festival. The highest percentage alcohol that you could get out of anything in that whole motherfucker was those cartons that look like the juice boxes full of wine.
Yeah, buddy.
And I mean, I was triple fisting them bitches, just going in, drinking hard. And then I figured out that I could get one of those little fucking little baggy gimmicks that you can pour liquor and shit into.
Oh yeah.
And I wore it like a catheter. And I snuck Jack Daniels into that bitch the next day. That was a really, really bad night. I was walking
Hey
through the
guys,
streets of
it
Chicago,
was a
like
pleasure talking to you.
headbutting signs and shit. What's going on, man? It would be a pleasure to talk to you as well, my friend.
Yes, see you in the next room. I didn't really have much time today, so.
Oh, you're
see you
good,
later.
man. Yeah, take it easy, bro.
Later, John.
Thanks.
Let's go have a look at the stars, shall we? Now that it's night time. And we're near the life cycle, the end of GTA, it seems. When do you guys think the next GTA is going to come out?
Sometime
cool.
in the next century.
That's my hope for Skyrim. Or not Skyrim, but the new Elder Scrolls.
I think if Rockstar is gonna follow the trend they've been following for the last couple of years, because they've had kind of like a coherent release schedule if you look at it hard enough.
Okay.
Don't quote me on this, but fucking within maybe
But
within the
fucking.
next 2 years.
Yeah.
But maybe within the next 2 years, it would seem logical that we would at least get something, some news or some shit.
Something.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying, like, oh, it's gonna be out in 2 years, guys, but some news? Probable.
Yeah. Super Mandible Claw said, screw GTA, we need Bully 2.
Yes, we do. We do.
Oh my god.
General Kenobi says next GTA coming 2025. Maybe.
I played the crap out of that on PS2.
How would y'all feel if they just dropped another huge map that connected to this one?
So,
I
like,
mean,
connecting different
fucking
universes?
people would buy it.
Oh, yeah. I just wonder, like, after all the shit that people have put into this game, all the work that they've put into it and all that, especially the online version, then what? Like if the new game comes out and then that's just all scrubbed and it start from point zero?
Well, generally, that's how the games have always been.
That's true, but not for online games where people have to pay money to play it and shit.
That's very true.
So, like, that's where, you know, like World of Warcraft and shit, right? I never really played it, but what I understand is people played it for fucking ever with the same character, building up the same shit, and that's why it was worth it to kind of plug money into, because you got that, you know. What about shit like GTA, and what about, you know, Elder Scrolls Online? Is that ever going to have to come to an end when another Elder Scrolls game comes out that's good and like
Well, I think it kind of depends on, like, because then you're kind of asking where is the series gonna go as like a gameplay story perspective and the world and all this. Then you're going into like if you accumulate all this and you have all of these buildings and blah blah blah, then in the next game it's gonna have to be even more grandiose and way more, you know, bigger shit instead of like, oh, commit some crime here.
Yeah, well, they've really done that, man. With this one, they really opened it up into, man, I've seen some people in some RP shit. Like, I still don't understand how that works, but I've seen people on RP servers and shit where they, like, get picked up by a taxi and it's a real world person working that shift in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, whoa. Where do you go from here? Like,
Yeah, true.
where are they going to go with the next one, man? Who fucking knows? And yes, I agree. I really hope that the next Elder Scrolls is not a fucking mess like Fallout 76. How hard would it have been for them to put out official patch for Fallout 4 to let like 10 people be on the same map if they wanted to be?
Legitimately, do not get me started about Fallout because I can rant about that shit for days.
You know, well, what about, like, I've always played around with the concept of trying Skyrim together, but people are like, it don't work. You know, it's It's far from like actually fully fledged that, you know.
It's pretty far from it, but I've actually like tested it recently for a stream I'm planning with my buddies.
Yeah.
And it's gotten significantly better, but it's still pretty fucking buggy.
Yeah.
But it works.
Alright, I'm back.
Hell yeah. What's up?
Sorry, I was just while I'm chatting with you guys, I'm just watching a ball game and things were getting tense, so I just muted my and deafened so I would be able to kind of focus on the drama, and that way if things went bad, I wouldn't.
Bro, no drama. Let me tell you something. I am coming from a wish the motherfucker woods when it comes to that shit. Because I see all these content creators who like literally their entire careers are built around talking shit. And I'm just like, bro, you wouldn't last a day with me. Like, I don't understand why people want to get out here and make themselves visible in a world full of just fire-breathing dragons, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a baseball game, and I was kind of getting invested in that, so I just didn't want to. It was
dude, you don't feel like you can't raise hell in here, dude. If you want to tell the pitcher to go fuck himself, go ahead. I don't. That's fine. It's all good, dude.
Anyway, I'll be right back. I need to go get some water. I'm thirsty today.
Parched, man. He's been running his mouth too much. He's been mad as hell at that baseball game, I bet. But yeah, dude. Like, I don't. When it comes to drama and shit, I do not understand these people who have literally made careers out of talking shit about other nerds. It's like, motherfucker, you're a nerd. We're all nerds. What are you doing?
I don't get where people find the time to give a fuck about any of it. Oh, this person said this, that person said that, this person cheated at a speed run. Oh,
here's how bad it is on YouTube that I've noticed. I was looking at, like, when Nate said, you know, we were going to try to do a stream, try to raise enough money so that I could start streaming and playing games and shit online. Like, he's always been on point, like, helping me with every, like, endeavor that I've ever been involved in. Since when Nate hears somebody with a good idea, he wants to be a part of it. He wants to help. He's just that creative guy. So when we were looking into, like, the whole PC thing, like, I don't know shit about computers, so I was trying to learn about what's out there, what's new, what could we try to build, or what, you know, to help, which I really, in the end, didn't need to. He just did it because he's that good. But I was looking at tech, it was like tech tips or like tech review or something like that, and it was just this, like, pudgy bald dude with a goatee raising hell about some shit that had nothing to do with technology or computers or anything. And I just, like, look on this man's channel and it's like every video was some kind of bullshit drama. So finally I found, you know, Nate introduced me to Linus, and that was like a big guy with a bunch of information. But yeah, it was like Tech Review USA or some shit like that. Oh, God. I'll never forget it. I was like, man, this guy's just cutting wrestling promos on YouTube shit. What the fuck is this? It ain't got nothing to do with technology. Outside of YouTube being a piece of technology, I guess. I'm out here playing Frogger on GTA, motherfuckers. But yeah, people are really into that drama shit, it seems.
Politics.
And politics. Man, people care more about politics now than ever in my life. Along, like, what?
God.
15 years
really
ago,
not.
nobody gave a fuck.
No. But,
Nobody
like,
cared.
time and place for it, honestly. So, like, you want to talk about politics, that's fine, but don't bring that shit around me. Like,
yeah.
Especially if I don't know too much, I'm not gonna stick my nose where I know that I don't know much, because I don't want to sound like the asshole that knows everything, you know?
Dude, I've
but
lived long enough to understand that who cares? Who cares?
Exactly.
What your opinion, honestly, doesn't matter. It's just like rooting for that baseball game. It's like you got a team, you hope they win, but honestly, outside of putting in your little charity opinion that they give you. That's about it. Good luck with the rest of it.
It's also hard when you're around people who aren't mature enough to respect your own opinions.
Yeah, why can't you disagree and then everything's straight after that? Like, fucking, who cares?
Exactly. I have a couple family members that are like that. Freaking hate talking to them because every single time you bring up, I'll be like, okay, so my family votes for Trump. Whatever. Who cares? Okay, great. So then I'll be like, oh, I got my dad this flag for 2024. Like I'm like, oh my god, shut up.
Dude, it's just my opportunity to laugh. And somebody's like, I support Joe Biden. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious. Somebody's like, oh, Trump 2024. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious.
Exactly.
Yeah, like that's you. Not only look, man, if you accept that the choice that you have are like a giant douche and a turd sandwich, like South Park put out there, that's beautiful. Nobody wants either one of those situations, really. It's just whatever. But if you're excited that you get to eat shit, man, you need to chill out. You need to chill out on that one. That is not something to be fucking bragging about. Like our choice. You're telling me those are the two best options? Bro, you're lying. I know this guy down the street that's a better option than that. And he's not even the best guy. He's just not a fucking liar. Like, point blank.
Well, all politicians lie, so.
Yo, I'm gonna fucking wreck. But yeah, dude, that shit is fucking hilarious. Ah!
Yeah.
But like, the coolest motherfuckers that I met growing up and shit never had anything to say about that. You know, it was all about the community, you know, being good to your fucking people and, you know, respecting your friends and like just being honest with each other and helping each other out and shit. Now everybody's all fucking like they know everything.
No comment.
Yeah, everybody thinks they're the PhD haver of everything because they read an article on the internet. And it's like, motherfucker, you've never been outside your suburb. Go touch grass. Like,
well, the amount of it that comes from fear is really what's unsettling to me, because these people don't want their opinions to be challenged because that's their security blanket. And then when you like fucking pull that back a little bit, they get scared, you know, and that's what that fight or flight shit comes into play whenever you're dealing with people's political opinions, because people have replaced politics with religion, it seems. Like, they've become unreligious, so they cling to their fucking, you know, chalice of superiority and right doing, and like, I'm okay, everything's all right, I'm on the right team when it comes to politics. And unfortunately, they have a jersey now, and they're wearing it, you know.
and if you're challenging them, they're fucking, it's just their programming breaks. It's like,
yeah, well, they're accepted
no,
reality, you know.
I do have so, this month, Death Battle is going to be starting production again. Are you and Nate planning to do more Death Battle reactions?
I don't know, man. Like, with me and Nate, we usually, right now, we're doing that MK stuff, like the Reddit thread stuff. We're doing the Memer Man reactions and Scott the Waz. Like, those are our go-tos here recently.
Because I'm subscribed to the Death Battle channel, because that used to be Screw Attack, mind you, before they rebranded.
Uh-huh.
And I just got notification that they're starting up their next season this September.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I if I'm able to drop in on that reaction with him and Nick, I definitely will. But, you know, sometimes, and a lot of times, like, Nick has his band, he has his other shit going on, and they usually react to those videos. But it would have to be on, make sure my schedule that I could do it doesn't interfere with what he's got going on. But I would love to, you know. A lot of times, like, when those videos are being recorded, you know, Quinn will show up one day, Nick lives there and edits and has his band and does his shit, and then I drop by on Tuesdays and we film for like 3 hours. You know, so we usually talk
you film
forever.
For 3 hours, but I bet you end up talking for like another 3 hours.
Oh, dude. And, you know, like, me and Nate are involved with Urban Combat Wrestling, you know, I'm like pretty much like one of the executive vice presidents, like the Young Bucks are for AEW and shit. But like, he and I are like the main guys for production for Urban Combat Wrestling. So we have to have an hour-long meeting on Tuesdays before we start filming for 3 hours. And the first hour is about, you know, our wrestling product and how it's going to look for our release that week. And then we record 3 reactions. So, yeah, we run our mouths for a long time. So hopefully soon, maybe, I like Death Battle, maybe I can pop in and record one of those with him, but you never know.
Or maybe you could just do a bit, you could take that and do a few of your own, record with your family doing your own Death Battle reactions on your own.
You know, we'll see. Like,
I mean, just
I'm not completely against it, but I'm really into finding new stuff. And, you know, there's so much out there on YouTube right now that, I mean, how many people are reacting to Death Battle? You know, how much is that going to make Nikki think and start talking? You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy reacting to stuff with her that I know either we're strongly going to disagree on, or that I know she's going to just think is unfucking believable, you know, shit like that.
Fair enough.
You know, but I'm not against Death Battle, don't get me wrong. I really like their channel, and there's plenty of channels that I like, that I watch, that I don't do reactions to. Not because of any real bad reason in particular. It's mostly just that I record with Nikki a lot, and when I do, I want to do something that's going to really engage her in a conversation. Not just something she'll watch and be like, oh, that was fucking cool, and then not have anything to say about it. Like, I can talk about those characters with Nate and Nick for ad nauseum, but she doesn't really know a lot of these characters.
Yeah, okay,
yeah. Which I love, like, you know, I'm a fucking idiot, dude. Like, there's shit that I can do. Like, I can fucking rap. I can write punk rock songs. I can wrestle. I can do commentary and shit for wrestling shows and host shit and whatever. But when it comes to being knowledgeable and, like, having in-depth conversations about shit, like, Nate is one of the best minds for that I've ever encountered in my entire fucking life. You know, and everybody has their own self-criticism and, like, you know, insecurity, and just, they don't value themselves. And he's one of those guys that is so fucking unbelievably, incredibly brilliant and talented that he has no idea how brilliant he fucking is. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's a goddamn genius. I'm sure you know that.
How
but
long have you guys been friends?
Dude, forever. I mean, I think I met Nate when I was like 14 or something like that. You know, we went to high school together. We were in theater together and shit. And, like, you know, every single fucking endeavor that I've ever had in entertainment that I've made money off of that has been, like, legitimate has been with him. He has had his hands in every fucking thing. Like, if my band has practice and our fucking PA is blown, Nate, right there, man. No, I've got you, bro. Here, use this PA, whatever. Just like shit like you wouldn't fucking believe, man. Like, yeah, he has been that fucking guy. That guy that's had my back, and just, well, you see what he's done on his own there, and then when he surrounded himself with other people to just help push his vision forth. You know,
I mean, I still remember when I think I still have this bookmark. I remember when he was doing a Golf It stream.
Oh yeah, that game looks fucking infuriating.
No, that's what it made it so funny. It's just because I remember that in a reaction video to he did with Ben Art back when Ben was still there. Ben literally was like, dude, are you sure you want to be doing this after your raid session in Golf It last night?
Oh god. I've seen him get so fucking mad, dude. But I mean,
he said that he once got so fucking mad he actually broke his hand punching a car.
oh, dude, I've seen him get mad as fuck. But I mean, don't we all at some point get mad as shit? I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
but he is like, dude, here's the thing though. Nate is a goddamn, like, fucking human teddy bear, dude. This guy is one of the nicest motherfuckers ever that I've ever known. Like, I have a couple of people. One is the minister that took me in. His name's Will Gopp. You know, he was a guy who took me in and let me live with him and his family when my dad got deployed to Iraq. You know, one of the greatest guys ever. And then, like, right there is fucking Nate, dude. Like, he's right there with that guy. He's...
I assume that when you got your mom, there's something happened to your mom at that time?
Not whenever I was, like, 12, my mother lost custody of me, and I went to live with my stepmom and my dad, and, like, 3 months later, he got deployed to Iraq. So I was living just with my stepmom. And she couldn't handle taking care of me by herself with her husband also deployed because, let's be real, I was a 13-year-old skateboarding punk rock rebel.
I can get, I mean, the stress of being a military wife can, especially with the little bastard.
Oh, dude, I couldn't imagine what it was like for her. Just imagine, this woman just helped my dad go through a custody battle against my mom to get custody of me. So she took on raising me knowingly. But then then September 11th happened and he got deployed, like, bang. So she had to raise a stepson who was coming from, like, when I lived with my mom, I did whatever the fuck I wanted to do. So I was running wild at 12 years old, skateboarding, hustling out on the streets in the middle of the opioid epidemic, you know. And so, you know, she took on raising me with my dad as the backbone, and then he was gone for a year back then. You got deployed, you were gone for a year back then. And so she just wasn't able to really handle it. And my preacher stepped up, man. He took care of me. For real. And his family was fucking great, man. They're wonderful people, still to this day. Like, just the best fucking people on the planet. And
I bet you still keep contact with them.
Oh yeah, we're all good, man. That's my family, dude. And, like, even for the struggles that I went through with, like, my parents, my mom, you know, my dad's situation getting deployed. He got deployed twice, you know, in the middle of the war on terror. He's been deployed twice. Actually 3 times if you count when he was in the Navy and he was in Desert Storm, you know, but, like, he's been a military guy, you know. So, like, we've patched up all the shit that we've had going on with my stepmom, you know. Everything's good. I love her to death. Like, all my shit is cleared up with my people. I think that's important to do because you got to get to a point where you realize we're all human beings. We all fuck up. Even our parents were human, man. They fuck up. You got to forgive them. And even if they don't deserve it, just move on with yourself, you know. Dwelling on that shit will fucking put you in padlocks, bro.
That's all facts. Sorry, I was gone.
Oh, you're good, dude. We've just been having a little Dr. Phil therapy session.
Yeah, no, I heard it. I was just making some food in the background.
But yeah, man, I'm super blessed in that situation. And then you run into Nate, bro. See, people don't realize Nate got hated on hardcore back when we were in high school and shit. People used to fuck with that guy all the time and talk shit on him. Look at him now. You know? Fuck them. They were wrong. And people are fucking assholes, you know? And he didn't let that cripple him, bro. He kept rolling. He was Muhammad Ali with that shit, man.
He kept rolling.
Exactly. Exactly. And my boy, dude, my boy Jesse. Y'all, this motherfucker, you know, his situation was not fucking great. Now he is a top-notch lawyer on the West Coast, killing it in a penthouse overlooking the Seahawks Stadium. He came from Southwest Virginia, broke. Supposed to be locked up, never supposed to be anything.
Nice.
Killing it, dude. You know, and
mean,
that
what-
shit like swells my fucking heart, dude. I love nothing more than to be able to celebrate my people. You know, when my friends blow up and shit goes right for my people, dude. It's just like, this isn't how it's supposed to happen. But look now, motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, fuck
so,
you.
Out of curiosity, you are a married man, correct?
No, I'm not.
So, girlfriend and stepson?
I ain't got no kids that I know of. I hope I don't.
Sorry, just that kid in your stream, I just saw that.
No, that's my nephew. That's Hayden. That's Nikki's nephew. So, you know, Nikki and I are like, we're in a relationship that's going on like 6 years, I think.
Okay.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah.
You can kind of understand my legit confusion.
Yeah, no. I totally get it. And like, you know, it's on the table, you know, but like there's a certain position that I would like to be in before anything like that happens because you know, given yeah, but just also given like my life and what I've seen and what I know from experience and seen through other people and shit, like I want the only obstacle to come in between our relationship if it ends up not working out to be us, and not because the money wasn't right, the living arrangement wasn't right. You know, I want, if it has a problem, I want the problem to be something we need to work on and not our environment fucking us up. You know, that's a big thing for me. And you know, I've just seen way too many people flippantly throw that shit around and fuck up the whole situation with just that.
Yep.
So, you know, that's just me, man. Like, before, a few years ago, hell no. Fuck marriage. I'm not even going to consider that shit because to me, it was just bullshit. Like, what does the government have anything to do with my relationship with somebody? That makes no sense to me. And why should I have to prove that to anybody other than my partner? You know, like I just didn't understand all the government involvement and shit. But like when you start thinking about the fact that you're not going to be here at some point, and maybe that's before your partner, and there are only certain ways that that can be covered and that you know that they're taken care of and shit, it's just like the game is rigged to where like it's bullshit that homosexual couples were not allowed to get married just for the simple fact that there were people who lost everything because their partner died and they got nothing that they should have got but didn't because they weren't allowed to get married, and legally that's how you can say this person is entitled to my shit. You know what I mean? Like it's a bigger deal than your commitment to each other. You know, unfortunately.
Okay, does anybody remember Chowder, that old Cartoon Network show?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to steer back to a more lighter conversation than that.
You asked, my man. I answered you.
One of my favorite episodes of the show was when Truffle got that voice modulator and Snitchel started talking normally, and then it was like a brief second you could understand what he was saying, but afterwards it was just like, yeah, we don't like it. Let's just make him speak one word again.
Oh yeah, breaking the fourth wall.
Anybody? I still remember that adult joke they hit in Chowder.
What about the one in women having expectations? Where the guy was like, women, they have these things they always use against you. Expectations.
Hey, come on. I'm just
I
kidding.
still remember that. Anybody remember the Sin Bean episode and Snitcher's adult joke he made?
I do not.
I think it involved something to do with fisting.
Oh, God. That's a different kind of dark. That was not the dark I was thinking.
Dude.
Okay.
Oh. Well, you know what? That's they should be proud of sneaking that one in there. If anything would ever be difficult to sneak in, it would be that.
Anybody remember the? So apparently, and I found out about this. Apparently, someone was able to pull a Bart Simpson name
fuck?
school board meeting.
Dude, I saw like a clickbait ad for that, but I didn't click it. What did it say? What happened?
Oh, it just so pandemic era school board Joe. So you had to sign your name, and the guy, the prankster put a bunch of prank call names like the one Bart would do to Moe's Tavern.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was just those types of prank names. And
An
they were-
ancient gag, motherfucker. Get.
They were like sucker mud, sucker stuff like in that type of name jokes.
Well, I would love to call into a school board meeting. I think that would be really, really fun.
No, this was for like I think public speakers. They just signed up the names as gag names or something.
I would like to call into a school board meeting and be like, I want some of those vitamin donuts y'all used to have for breakfast. Now, deliver them to my house. Do y'all remember them little fucking vitamin donuts?
Not really. I mean, I've always eaten at home before going to school.
Bro, I would eat at home and then I would still be trying to get some Pop-Tarts or something, dude.
I mean, to be honest, the only time I really ate was when I was in college and I would have enough to buy some like cinnamon French toast sticks at the campus after getting into.
Dude, breakfast food just... Breakfast food... Super Mandible Claw says spell stun backwards. Oh. No, spell...
seed.
Yeah, stun seed. Somehow I missed the lower part. I blame it on my pen. Whatever, man. Is it gonna let me do some shit on this game or what? God damn it, dude. Oh, so you guys, if you had to vote, would I not be like the most professional streamer of all time?
100%.
This is like the most serious, professional, most exemplary fucking thing to ever happen.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm proud of it. We've been talking about hating politics, marriage. Hell, we even brought up gay marriage. It's a beautiful thing. I'm proud of you guys. Do you feel like some kind of fucking panel on C-SPAN?
No thanks.
Dude, that shit, I used to wonder, why the fuck is this on TV?
I know. Right?
Who fucking watches this? It's like if somebody just, you know, put a camera in the fucking office at the school, like the secretary is just sitting there looking through files and shit. Who wants to watch that?
I talked about this with my buddies. They should really just have politicians do a fucking death game, like just hire out a stadium, just put booby traps everywhere, have them go wild.
Well, you know, they set these ones up called War. They're the ones who do it too, so they could easily make that happen for themselves.
Yeah, true.
You know, can I punch
Just
through
need to
this?
push that goddamn button.
Yeah, they need to push the button that is called "Stop Sucking," you fucking assholes.
Exactly.
Stop letting them take money from lobbyists. But anyway, I don't know what I'm doing in Grand Theft Auto. I'm supposed to be helping this guy, but bet I am not. I'm swimming because I haven't got to use scuba gear in this game before, and it's kind of cool. It makes me feel like Solid Snake at the beginning of Metal Gear Solid. I always wanted to play through that game on the GameCube version, like Twin Snakes, the remake. But, yeah, I just don't have patience to do that game again. I just spit everywhere. That's fucking gross. But yeah, because I played it so much when I was a kid trying to fucking get like the unlimited ammo clip and all that shit, like the bandana and shit. Do you remember all those fucking like cheat codes you could get after beating the game?
Not really. I never played Solid Gear.
I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 1 as much. I'm more of a 2 and 3 guy.
Bro, the feeling that you get playing that game with infinite ammo or invisibility is, dude. It was quite nice because it was such a hard game for me.
Oh yeah, back in the day I couldn't understand any of it. I was like, who am I? What am I doing? What's
Yeah,
going
dude,
on?
it was so hard because I was so young, you know, but I still tried, and eventually with the help of my cousins and shit, like I got through it enough to get to use some of the cheat items and shit, and it was pretty nice. But I remember thinking, you know, this should be a full-time fucking gig doing this here. Like, this is some real fucking shit.
Oh yeah.
How did I shoot this man in the head fucking 5 times and then I die? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Out of lives? Bitch, I died 1 time. This motherfucker died 6 times still standing. God damn. I can't catch a break. Hopefully this chick can pull it off because I just shit the fucking bed. Suikoden was another game that was really, really fucking hard for me. Because there were so many ways that you could do everything. I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know who to pick. I don't know who to get. I don't know.
Yeah. A lot of those RPG games confuse the fuck out of me.
Oh, shit. What was that? My fucking headphone popped out.
Oh, no worries. It's like, I was just saying, like, all those RPG games confuse the fuck out of me as a kid.
They were confusing, you know? Dude, I thought Pokemon was like some sacred cart that had the ability to just, you know, fuck around. Like, once I found out the way to swim up and down the coast and fucking, you know, multiply rare candies and shit, I was like, oh my god. This is so deep, man. This is like, you know.
It took me like 100 hours to beat Pokemon Gold, and I thought it was the most epic and difficult thing I'd ever experienced.
Oh my god, dude. And I would do stupid shit like try to use fucking Missing No as my main character or my main battle Pokemon on Pokemon Stadium and shit, and fucking break my cartridges and shit. Like, playing the game wasn't enough. I was just trying to, like, become Neo from the fucking Matrix in Pokemon or something. I didn't know. I was convinced that there was some way that I could just play the game normally and find Mew. Not gonna happen. It's an event. It's an event, guy. But living in the middle of fucking nowhere, like, I couldn't get to a shop or something that had those events where you could plug your shit in and, like, get cool Pokemon and shit. Like,
Yeah, no, same over here.
I was always so pissed.
I do believe they had special cartridges.
You believe they had special cartridges?
No, I'm saying because like in those days, especially in Japan, the cartridges were thicker and they had like chips for multiplayer and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but, like, we couldn't just play our game and catch Mew some way. Like, it just didn't happen that way. But I was convinced, and people were telling stories and shit at school that you could, if you just did this a certain number of times, or you did this. I don't know how much of my life, my childhood, my golden years were spent grinding for shit that didn't exist.
I'm pretty sure most of those were like dev builds.
Based off of fucking rumors, I get. The search for Peekaboo, the Pokemon that never fucking existed. Shit was ridiculous. Well, do you guys remember any fucking rumors that you heard about pop culture shit back in the day that turned out not to be true at all?
Not really. I really didn't believe. I really didn't get into that type of stuff.
Well, I definitely heard some of it, but I really don't remember any.
Yeah, there was definitely some weird rumors about Marilyn Manson.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Well, there were definitely the preachers going around saying that everything was satanic. One of my favorites being the Furbies, that Furbies were satanic. I thought that was really, really funny.
Those are, though. They're fucking freaky looking.
They are freaky looking, and I've had some like speak when maybe they shouldn't have been speaking. Like I couldn't figure out why they were speaking.
Oh, like you took the batteries out and they were still speaking?
Well, the batteries were definitely supposed to be dead. I mean, the thing hadn't moved for like years and years, so yeah, it was definitely a little creepy. Ooh, that's another good one. Anybody have any paranormal experiences of the supernatural kind?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have one personally, but my little brother has a weird one.
Really?
Yeah, we moved into this home in Germany, and apparently my mom didn't know this beforehand. She found out about this as we were walking in the house. There was a tombstone there from someone who had died there.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. So it was already a weird vibe.
Yeah, that's definitely what you want.
Yeah. And,
So, the baseball game, bro, it's popping off.
oh shit.
No, it's just I have this asshole who comes into my store who's a diehard Brewers fan, and I just know the next time this son of a bitch sees me, he's gonna be funny, and I'm just fucking pissed off about it.
He's gonna get you. You better prepare for it.
Oh, I am prepared, and I'm just gonna tell him to fuck off, you sack of shit.
It's probably a good idea. It's probably what I would say. Verbatim. But so your brother had a supernatural experience, a paranormal experience.
Yeah, it was just randomly one day. My little brother, he was like tiny. He was a little baby boy, and
Which makes it even creepier.
Yeah. And he just like stumbles out of his room and goes to mom, like, Mom, can you tell that old guy to go away? And she was like, what the fuck? And apparently there was just some old dude, a ghost, just standing there, not doing
Damn.
anything, just being like, just chilling, hanging out.
Damn, that's creepy as fuck.
That was the weirdest shit.
Was it like an old guy that had died? Is that who that tombstone was?
It might have been. We don't know. Like, it.
They didn't look into whose tombstone that was?
I think my mom might have, but.
Dude, I would have went into full fucking investigation mode. The by God vampire hunter and ghost and paranormal activities. Well, there's this company that is interested in having myself and my tag team partner in wrestling go on one of their ghost hunting expeditions. They're actually these people from Asheville that are sponsoring the wrestling organization. So, like, as part of the sponsorship, they're trying to work out a deal with us where we go on one of their ghost hunting expeditions as the White Claw Outlaws.
Nice.
Oh, dude. I am going to fucking... That shit will be funny. Guaranteed I will be hammered screaming at ghosts. Like,
Sure,
talking
you
shit.
flexing a ghost.
I would be talking mad shit. I will be flexing so hard on a ghost.
Bring it, you dead motherfuckers.
Yeah, you want to be dead twice, bitch? Reincarnate your ass right here, right now. You ain't never seen ectoplasm get bitch slapped. You know. It don't matter who's going down.
That makes for great content.
It would be so funny. Because here's how I look at it, right? One of the most entertaining things I think I could ever witness would be like Stone Cold Steve Austin going into a haunted house. You know what I mean? And like seeing a ghost try, like, you know, this guy is just world renowned for talking mad shit. And even when stuff should intimidate him, he just spits beer at it and fucking, that's his whole thing. So it would be so funny to have him drinking beer, fucking talking shit, and then all this shit starts going down or something, it'd be so great.
Have an animatronic of Vince McMahon sniffing.
Yeah.
No,
Pop out of
who
nowhere.
I want to go see in a haunted house with Stone Cold. If I win, Macho Man Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan. Let those
Oh,
three-
yeah. If only. No, what if Macho Man was the ghost?
Oh, then that would be even quicker.
Are you scared, brothers? Oh, yeah.
That would be a great cartoon. Oh, so imagine this. Imagine Hulk Hogan and Macho Man. Imagine Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker going to a house, and they see the undead boy.
All right. Hold on. Somebody, Phasmophobia, who mods? We need a Macho Man Randy Savage ghost in that game. Please, God. Please. If somebody is out there who can hear me, who has the knowledge of how to do this, or somebody that could do that, please, mod.
I have the knowledge of how to mod, but I don't have Phasmo.
Do you know anybody that could mod that fucking game and put that shit into it?
I could ask around. I know some people that
Dude.
probably could.
Could you imagine? And like the cues that he's showing up and shit. Oh yeah, you just hear it, But
Imagine it's not more difficult than just replacing a voice file, really.
right, and like having him, the cream of the crop, popping up out of the fucking corners. Just the shit you would have to do to lure him out. You would have to say brother 6 times in front of the mirror or something like that. Dude.
The jump scares, like, fucking, I'm slipping through Slim Jim.
Yeah, and then you just see the ghost drop from the ceiling doing an elbow drop at you, and that's how you die.
Exactly.
That would be amazing, dude.
And then you
Somebody
get
get on
another
this.
idea. If we have twin ghosts, and they have twin team up, you just get double teamed by Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage.
No, that would be a disastrous end. You can't have the mega powers come together. Last time they did that, you heard what happened to the Twin Towers. Seriously, have you ever seen that promo of them together? Like talking about, you just look it up. You'll see what I'm talking about. Just put Hogan, Macho Man, Twin Towers. Ah, God damn it. Get out of the water. I feel like Kevin Costner. You use Slim Jim as an offering? Yeah. Or cocaine, whatever. It's well known that them motherfuckers used to party like hell back then.
Oh, yeah.
They were strung out on all kinds of drugs.
Hulk Hogan felt the pain.
Bro, when you're a brother of humanity, you feel all the pain.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan is like the ultimate brother. Have you ever seen the cursed image of him where it's just like his chin quadrupled over?
Yes.
It's just like a bunch of the bottom half of brother's face just pasted and pasted and pasted. I'm like, God damn. There's so much duck lips that could be done with that fucking face.
I love, like, WWE moments because you just get some gems every now and again. I don't remember which wrestler it was. I think it was this, like, big burly Japanese dude. He was just giving this other dude a stank face and then put his ass in his face.
Oh, are you talking about Rikishi?
Yeah, Rikishi, that's it.
Uh-oh, Napoleon dipping out. The Emperor must depart from this live, but Chad, you, and Nikki must react to Oversimplified's video on me. You'll both be very impressed of how good of a general I am. Napoleon, like, I am already impressed with your work. Bill and Ted, that's one of my favorite series. The Ziggy Piggy scene will forever live in my heart as a gem. So you're good, my guy, but I promise you we will get to it. I was not the most pleased with the latest Bill and Ted movie. It was kind of not my fave. Have you seen it?
I've never seen a single Bill and Ted movie.
Neither have I.
Okay. I don't know if that's an I'm old thing or if that's a I'm stupid thing.
No, for me, it's because I'm not really a series or movie guy. I've always been more of a video game guy.
Oh.
So I'm like ignorant as fuck when it comes to most movie, TV, whatever things.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like a jack of all trades. It just depends on what it is. You know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm... If it surrounds the popular culture of the shit that I grew up around and that I've been invested in, then I'm all about it. But if it's like you would think, as much as I like games and as much as I like Xbox, I would be a Halo guy. I'm not. I have played very little Halo. You know what I mean? Like, the games, like once Skyrim came out, that was 10 years of my life, you know? I played the fuck out of that game. And then, do you know what I did? I was a stealthy wood elf who went around and shot people with a bow for 10 fucking years. That's all I've done. Yeah. So, you know, it's not like I'm pretty simple, I think. I'm just a fucking simple dude.
Yeah. Simplicity is key.
Well, it really sucks when I want to get super deep into shit and like really understand the lore of a lot of stuff. Like the lore of SMT still eludes me to this very day. Like I understand some of it, and a lot of it I'm just like, I have no fucking clue. No clue.
Well, with SMT, it's a weird thing because sometimes it just does not make any fucking sense.
Right, and that makes me feel retarded. Like, I feel, you know, like I know that I have had head injuries and my memory is really fucked. Like, yes, you know, I am not the brightest and I have my fucking issues, you know. But, like, I can't, for the life of me, wrap my head around some of the shit that comes out of SMT.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what's the one where they're at the North Pole or they're in the...
Oh, Strange Journey?
Yeah. Like, I try to connect that shit to the other storylines and shit, and it just, like, doesn't.
Yeah,
to me.
No, it really, like, all of the games
are their own thing, right?
Connected. Yeah.
But they're the same part of this, like, metaverse that's going on that's, like, all these different... From what I understand, there is a connecting force, but it's just like very unexplainable.
Yeah, there is a whole thing about it that I can go into, but I'm not gonna torture people.
Yeah, well, I mean, fuck, I don't know. You can explain to the best of your ability if you want to. It's just, you know, another fucking language.
Yeah, I mean, TLDR, there is basically, like, a whole other dimension, other world type shit going on with that series, but if you're just, like, looking at the games themselves, you can just play any of them in any order.
Yeah, but you don't need context to play them, because they'll be just as confusing with the context as they are without it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's why I like 3 so much, because that's just straight gameplay. That was just minimal.
Right, exactly. But the story was epic, and it just made the gameplay fun. It was world setting, you know, which I appreciate.
Oh yeah, I love me some fucking world building, except a lot of games don't really get it right.
Well, they try to make it in an engaging instruction manual.
Yeah.
a lot of times. And it's like, nah, man, like you can literally make the game just based off what you're doing right now. You know, you're supposed to.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to get anybody to be involved in any of these races or anything that are going on.
God damn it.
Fuck this.
No real players online.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. And I'm trying to figure out, I turned on passive mode because people were just fucking me up. Now I'm trying to figure out how to turn it off because it's not letting me use weapons without it on. Options. You would think enter disable passive mode. Alright, now can I use guns? Motherfucker. Is it now not letting me fucking... Oh, come on, man. Now it's not letting me fucking turn it... Oh, god damn it. Fuck my life. Oh, okay. Now it's over. There we go. Praise the Lord. Let's shoot people. Beautiful sentence.
Recognition.
Hallelujah. Grab your gun.
Hallelujah. Now let's take off before the damn police show up. Blue Lives Matter. By God.
You ever see that that Joey Diaz clip? That's him just going on a giant rant. He's just going on screaming, "Fuck 9/11! Fuck!"
No, I haven't.
Obama. It's the most hilarious shit.
He's funny as shit, man. He is so funny. No, I saw a meme the other day. I even posted it on fucking the YouTube channel's little fucking community board thing. And I took it down because I'm sure a bunch of people got all fucking butthurt about it. And I just didn't even want to have a discussion about why that was funny. But it was a guy in a shirt that says, "There's only two things that I love. Outlaw country and the law."
I'm on there right now, and I saw your Lenny G meme.
Yo, yeah, the Lemmy
yeah.
Gene. That shit fucking cracked me up, man. And I know that that's a place where I could utilize that to like fucking tell y'all when I'm doing this or, you know, important things. But I'm also like, man, this meme is funny as fuck.
Yeah.
So that's mostly what I do with that shit. People are like fucking selling t-shirts on there and shit. I'm just like, man, I ain't buying no fucking t-shirt. Not today. Maybe if I was at one of your live shows or something.
Yeah, I get so many weird little community posts from channels I don't even fucking watch. It's like, what do you want? Leave me alone.
Yeah, at least if you're going to be that intrusive, be an insulting or a funny meme.
Exactly.
You know. This little gnat, no joke, just like hovered right in front of my fucking nose for about 10 seconds. And I was like, I'm not even going to, you know, give any recognition to this little fuck. And he was just like staring me in the eye like, no, bro, I'm here. I am here, dude. What the fuck, man? The balls on that guy made him float to the floor.
You think you're tough? You think you're tough?
Like the Randy of all fruit flies was right there, man. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I'm not hitting you, pussy. I'm not hitting
Yeah.
you, pussy.
God damn, dude. I don't know if it's a thing about like flies when they're in their death throes, when they're at their end of life cycle, but it's like the ones that are freaking out, always just about to die, come after you.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, are you really fucking trying to kamikaze on me? Like, I'm literally hundreds of times bigger than you, right? Like, what's up? And you're dying.
Sometimes they're just dicks, though.
Yeah, sometimes. Like, horse flies are the worst.
Oh, yeah.
They will bite the shit out of you and, like, pester you to death. But it's like a normal little fly usually don't try to come at your face like that. Dude, speaking of Lemmy, have you ever seen the documentary like they made late in his life where he's like at his apartment above that bar, just like Jack Daniels bottles stacked to the fucking kneecaps, like, yep, this is my boy. Haven't had a relationship with him for 23 years, but now he's here, you know, everything's straight, you know. Just like hammered constantly, not giving a damn, going down to the fucking little bar below his apartment, playing the slot machine, and then that's it.
What's the name of it?
I don't know, man. I don't know what the name of it was. This was it was like 4 or 5 years before he died. So he was still kicking, you know, but he was talking about everything, his fucking family and his everything, like screwing one of the Beatles' girlfriends and like getting in all this trouble and just how he doesn't regret a thing. He's like, I don't regret shit. And then here sits his son who he like abandoned for all this shit for most of his life. Like,
Yeah.
Lemmy was just fucking crazy, dude.
I fucking love Lemmy so much. Holy shit.
Yeah, I love Lemmy too, but boy, did he just roll through life, you know,
He was
hard as a
wild
motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, he was. And
The whole reason he started Motorhead, the whole reason he, you know, became that fucking big was out of hatred for his other bandmates that abandoned him and then fucked their moms.
Yeah. Yeah.
He fucked their moms and then formed one of the biggest bands in the goddamn world.
Literally a legend, dude.
That's the
A true granny mangler. Lemmy may have been the first granny mangler. We don't know. Sources are still looking into that.
He might not be the first, but he's sure as hell the best.
He's one of, I don't know, Ric Flair, dude.
Yeah, Ric Flair, that's true.
You know, in the wrestling business, that would be the real battle to see who the true granny mangler is.
Yeah.
Because those guys, dude, yeah. And there's a thing called ring rats. Have you ever heard of that? And it's like the hoes that like pretty much are groupies for wrestlers. They call them ring rats, and I'm like, dude, that is just setting the tone for just bad news. There is nothing that's going to know that that's the name of what they're doing, and they're still down for it, that's going to be a good situation. Who's like, yeah, I'm a rat. All right.
Oh, yeah, Darren in the chat, there is a drink named after Lemmy. It's
The Lemmy.
Well, yeah.
Jack and Coke, man.
Jack and Coke to Lemmy.
Yeah. That's the drink, dude. And it's a great one. Double Jack and Coke, man. That's, you get 2 of those under your belt, you're going.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, you're going to be paying like $50 tab, but you're going.
Yeah, that's why I don't drink out.
Dude, it's the worst. Ladies and gentlemen, do not drink anything other than a beer or a glass of wine out. Don't. The mixed drinks ain't worth it. The parking lot exists for a reason. I didn't say that. Do not drink out in the parking lot. Ever. 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 And see, I just... Somehow, I did not do that. Anyway. Yeah.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, fifth. The Chappelle Show. Fifth.
Fifth.
FIF fifth. Another, dude, I didn't realize that people that are like 18 to 20 some years old, for the most part, are not on the know about the Chappelle Show.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I didn't know that is now in the archives of like people's brains. Like, that shit, oh my God, they had to shut that man's mouth. He was so good. He was so good at using manipulative problems amongst people to make people laugh that they had to shut him. They had to be like, listen, man, you're way too funny and you're making people feel way too comfortable around each other. We got to shut you down, man. And he disappeared.
Yeah. He took a huge ass break.
Dude, his show, coming from my area in the fucking bullshit, ass BFE, Nowhereville neck of the woods, having that kind of an influence and having somebody just show how differences can be funny and that we can all just, joke around and realize that we can all be different but equal and respect each other. Man, that was a huge deal for people like who are so secluded, like people around my area and shit. And I think he did that for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
He brought a lot of different kinds of people together laughing, man, and that's a dangerous thing. If you believe in the whole divide and conquer. Dave Chappelle, man. And then, did you see the Rotten Tomatoes shit where they disliked him to death? And I'm like, okay, good luck with that one, pal. That shit's so funny. Rotten Tomato found out. That man's funny as fuck. Do you ever listen to Bill Hicks?
I've heard of him. I've never.
Oh
really
my god.
Yeah, same.
Do yourselves a favor. That guy was funny as shit.
Nice.
Yes, but much like comedians of that era and the 80s and the 90s, well, comedians, he had substance abuse issues and shit and some shit that he was dealing with, but then he just got really fucking sick, man. But, I don't like demons to me are what make a lot of comedians.
Exactly.
A lot of the funniest motherfuckers were seriously dealing with some drug shit and some fucking,
Damn it. It's the way a lot of them cope with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but I think Bill Hicks got cancer, though. I think that's what did him in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which, both of my grandmothers died of cancer. Which is crazy as shit. Like, it seems like I know more people now that are getting cancer and shit than I ever remember. Like fucking Mark Hoppus, dude, from Blink-182. That shit's really fucking with me. That's one of the biggest musical influences on me was Blink-182 when they were like real pop punk, like fucking like Dude Ranch and shit.
Back in the good old days.
Oh yeah. So like seeing that guy like having to shave off his hair and like sick and everything, it's like, god damn, dude, that guy. Hopefully, looks like everything's going good for him, but hopefully he'll kick out of that and then fucking they'll regroup and do something cool to bring back some of that nostalgic sound, because they're perfectly capable of it.
Yeah, who knows?
It's just like not what's popular right now.
Oh yeah.
Like the shit that they call pop punk now, I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? This is Machine Gun Kelly and some fucking what?
Oh, don't get me started on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. I'm angry at Eminem over this. Eminem beat him so bad in that little diss exchange that they had, he quit rap music. I'm like, god damn it. Now you leave this turd on my fucking doorstep, you asshole. Why don't you finish him off, you dumbass? Now he still wants to be in the spotlight. He just gave up rap. He said, fuck that. I just got decapitated. Like, that shit was embarrassing. And then I still know people that are like, I don't know, man, MGK's track was hard. I'm like, hard to listen to.
Yeah.
I have had to listen to Eminem's song like 20 times to get every diss he got in on that guy. It's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, no, I'm not really one to judge the rippity raps, but once you grab a guitar and pretend like you know what you're doing, you're entering into my realm, and I'm gonna judge you very harshly.
Oh, you're the master shredder.
I'm not claiming myself to be a god guitarist, but I do admit I'm a little bit of an elitist.
You're not a god guitarist.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
I just really don't like it when people genre switch to remain relevant.
dude, like fucking AFI. Ugh. And Blink-182 did it as well. They did it with the self-titled album. And then all the other pop punk bands stopped making pop punk and started making emo shit when Blink-182 did it. And I was like, dude, way to fucking ruin the whole genre, you dickheads. Did y'all know emo already exists? Go listen to fucking Smiths, you idiots. You don't need to do this. You know? Fuck. Look at the Descendants. You listen to them, Screeching Weasel, No Effects. Those bands still make new music that sounds new, but they're still what their core audience invested in at the beginning of the whole shit.
Oh yeah.
You know, I don't have any problems with bands like being involved in different projects and shit, but like, oh, that is so sick. You got to show that off. But like, call it a different thing. Don't call it the same band when you're doing completely different fucking music.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Boxcar Racer was so dope. I loved it. Because it was the same people from Blink-182, but they didn't say it was Blink-182.
Yeah.
No problem with that.
Yeah, if you want to experiment, go right the fuck ahead. But
Yeah.
Don't expect to remain relevant if you're just gonna post it all under this one project name that everybody's expecting a certain sound from.
Yeah. Well, your new crowd won't be as loyal, probably. You want to show it off?
You should.
Nikki just, is this paint?
No, it's marker.
Nikki just did this with a marker.
An overdrawing one.
Pretty cool. There you go, babe. Thanks. Have you seen the Blink-182 Lil Wayne cover of What's My Age Again? Yes, I did. And it was not good. It was really not good. Look, and I'm cool with the fusion of like hip hop and rock. I mean, if it's done right and originally, then it's really good. But to just, you have to recreate the entire song if you're going to do something like that. You can't just do it the same way, but put the lyrics from a rap song on top of What's My Age Again and all that shit. Like, you have to create a medley that makes sense and doesn't sound like a forced, press piece. They did that for publicity, and, they might as well have just, like, publicly took a shit in their pants.
Yeah, basically. Also, the stream was on a big-ass delay. I just saw the drawing. That's cute as shit.
Yeah, she did a good job. Yeah. Nikki's super talented, man.
Yeah, that's tight.
I have no skills when it comes to art, like visual art.
Big same.
But I definitely respect her skill, man. She's good at all kinds of shit like that.
Oh yeah, no, I tend to exploit my visual artist friends a lot.
Oh yeah. Make me stuff now.
It's like, hey, I fucking love your art. Can you make this for me? And they're like,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
I want free shit now. Give it to me.
Well, they're my homies, so it's okay, but...
Oh, yeah, dude. There's a certain way you can deal with your friends. You can't deal with other people that way.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go with random fucking artists doing that. These are my homies.
Let's see. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. I am looking for... Not that. All right. GTA. I think I'm going to switch over to some Xbox now because GTA is getting monotonous for me. But, yeah, we were talking about earlier today, we have a wedding that we're going to. And at this wedding, you have to wear a costume. It's on Halloween, and there's a Halloween costume contest. Nikki and I are going to try to design our own costume, like make it, and then we're going to live stream that. I'm thinking.
Nice.
Could be really cool. I do believe. But it could be a fucking disaster because I'm an untalented moron when it comes to that. Like,
then at least you'll get some funny content.
Oh, yeah, it'll be fucking hilarious, I'm sure. But do I really want to be made?
Bride and groom are okay with it, you know?
Oh, no, their whole theme of their wedding is like Halloween contests.
No,
like they.
No, I mean for filming it. That's what I meant.
For filming us making the outfits?
Okay, I thought you were going to film the whole thing.
No, not their wedding. Just us making it and putting it on.
He's gonna live stream at their wedding.
Yeah. It'll be like, I now pronounce you live.
I now pronounce you streamer and e-girl.
Yeah. Good luck with that one. Who? Alright, I just had to put my password in real quick. There we go. What game? Oh my god. Should I? Would I, could I, should I attempt to play against some people online on Battlefield? Because, oof, last time it didn't work out. I played it just for a minute a little bit earlier, and it was bad news. I got destroyed on that game.
Would you, should you in a house?
Would I, should I with a mouse? Maybe.
But I torture myself.
Yeah, you sounded like you were earlier. I thought somebody was whipping your ass, but then I realized you were watching that baseball game.
Yeah, let's just say my team blew it in the ninth, so I was just angry about it.
No, I couldn't have gathered any other idea of what was going on other than you getting pissed off. I said, he's about to fucking get me banned. I'm just kidding.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, me either. I don't care anymore either. It was funny while it lasted. So, I went and I realized that I could upgrade my sniper rifle. I realized that I could get a new character on this game. And this character has the dopest mustache. And he just looks like the Frenchman you would want to be out there fighting a war for you. I can't remember his name, but you'll see. He's very funny looking. Hopefully I'll get to use him in a couple of rounds here. Let's see. Multiplayer. Team Deathmatch. Let's see. Chad in a formal suit? Impossible. That's right. Chad will suplex the groom. I have suplexed the groom, actually. It's a guy who I used to wrestle with. I've wrestled him a lot. We've had several title matches against each other.
What's the win-loss against each other?
Well, seeing as how myself and my tag team partner were the tag team champions for a little over a year while we were there, you can guess that for yourself. Ah, fucking hell. The Frenchman let me down. What's wrong with you? Don't forfeit yet, bro.
It's always the Frenchies letting us down.
He's really letting me down.
Are you? There.
Oh shit. I got to turn this fucking lo-fi music off. It's breaking my immersion. Nothing says World War II like womp 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 womp. Fucking Kit rolls up, fucking Knight Rider.
Man, I'd rather be hearing like Glenn Miller band or something.
Yeah.
Playing like a World War II game.
Yo, NerdNet, what's up? What's up? What's up?
In the middle of a violent war, and you just hear in the background really low fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just relaxing fucking study music. Study these rounds, bitch.
Study this Molotov, motherfucker.
Yeah, Forrest, I want to go home. Maybe we could get some fucking Boy George in here. You never know. Alright, heal me. Former corpsman over here. Somebody come get me. I know your job. Come on. Nope. Dunzo.
No takers.
No taker. Just the Undertaker.
Not the N-word taker.
Oh, dude. He work.
Remember that shit?
Does he work around your area?
Who? The N-word taker?
Yeah, that's an actual wrestler.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah. But he's, I think that he had to change his name to like the Soul Taker at most shows, but he still works under that name sometimes. There's also a dude named Blacktest Jack. And I've been trying to get them in a cage match, man. I've been pitching this idea forever. I mean, it writes itself, dude.
Oh my god, if you can get that, Jesus Christ.
The Soul Taker versus Blacktest Jack, dude.
Have Boinko the Clown make a return as well.
Oh, dude. He's dead, right? Doink is dead.
Boink. Is he dead?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, he can be part of that haunted house.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom. Full circle.
Dude, oh my god, if you had a phasmophobia that was just like all of the wrestlers from the past are like haunting an arena or something. And they all do like their signature shit to like scare people and stuff, that would be amazing.
Who's gonna be the final ghost? Chris Benoit?
I don't know if he'd be the
No,
final
the
ghost.
ghost should be the fucking Undertaker.
He's still here though.
Yeah.
He's still here. The Undertaker could be like an ally or something. You could like summon the Undertaker to ward off ghosts for a minute.
Who would you say is top ghost in pretend WWE Phasma?
The top ghost? Mean Gene Okerlund.
That's a good one.
Nobody's more legendary than that motherfucker. Mean Gene was the be-all, end-all. Did you ever watch Legends House?
A little bit.
Dude, it's absolute gold. 100% gold. I couldn't imagine throwing down on some edibles and just watching that shit.
Oh, dude, hell yeah. That's honestly, like, WWE nowadays, it's fucking boring. Me and my
Dude,
buddies
it's the worst. It is the
Yeah.
worst.
Me and my buddies have just instead been watching UFC fights high as shit, and it's
Yeah.
the best.
AEW is pretty badass, though. I don't know if you've checked it out at all, but
I've checked it out before, but I think I was just like, you know what, never mind.
yeah, it's the modern day equivalent to WCW. Yeah, it's really, really, really good. They just got CM Punk, man. He just showed up at AEW, and Daniel Bryan's about to go there. Bray Wyatt's about to go there. There's tons of people that are about to go there that are just really good.
Nice.
And already are there. The Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, all the guys that were really good in JPW went there. So, yeah, it's worth checking out.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
fine.
Because WWE, man, is just...
Boring.
I mean, you got to be the lowest common denominator of human intelligence to still enjoy that.
Yeah.
And it's sad because they've got a lot of talented people there, but the storylines are just so fucking bland and choreographed and boring.
Speaking of WWE, I still remember Nate's reaction to when The Undertaker finally retirement match. He was...
Oh, Yeah. Well, you know, Nate has been to WrestleMania. Nate's a huge wrestling fan, and
Yeah,
you know,
he was-
Taker's a huge deal for him. Like, I'm more of a Sting guy. I respect the Undertaker and all that, but I like Kane better than the Undertaker even. And
I still remember Scooby-Doo actually wrestled Kane.
Scooby-Doo, undefeated.
Yeah. Then
Hit-
there was also a ghost bear involved, so it kind of wasn't a fair fight.
Yeah. It rarely is a fair fight in wrestling. Especially if it's good wrestling. Seeing the good guys come from underneath and like really find a victory in a hopeless situation is what makes wrestling a lot of times. And you see that all the time. You see that in like Dragon Ball Z is a perfect example of like an anime that is just professional wrestling in an anime. You know, they're cutting all these promos. The good guys getting beat to death by every new bad guy that rolls into town. And it really takes the crowd, the energy of the good guys, you know, like Hulk Hogan when he would Hulk back up. I mean, what's the difference between that and Goku turning Super Saiyan? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, Goku is also just kind of being a kind of a weeb if you think about it, because he's little. I've seen articles saying that it's kind of Goku's fault for some of his world destruction, because he just won't just go right for the jugulars and finish him off, because he has enough power to destroy the freaking universe.
well, Goku has been proven many, many times to be a complete dumbass. Like, that's the reason why he's nice. If Goku was smart and like super intelligent and hadn't bumped his head, he would be another Vegeta, but worse. So like, that's part of Goku is you get the duality of like, God, he's an idiot, but if he wasn't an idiot, you know, it would be really bad. But it's also really bad that he's an idiot, because he'll go and like challenge the masters of the fucking universe to a tournament, you know, like, because he doesn't know any better.
I love the phrase "the duality of Goku."
The duality of Goku, yeah, that he is a blessing and a curse in many ways.
Don't worry, bros. There's a little Goku inside all of us.
Dude, there is Goku in me when I think about food, when I think about like, you know, really complicated things. I'm like, fight something.
I'm just a small Goku with
Fucking
the
metal
tail
horses.
and a little
Fuck
tiny
you.
penis out.
I'm just a Goku that's way less of a badass. That's it.
I'm the tiny idiot Goku with the tail that just gets his dick out.
Yeah. Dude, that guy that just like pees next to the stream is just like, whatever. Yeah, that's me.
Slapping some girl's underwear. Like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, why are you doing this? Leave me alone. Ah, god damn it. Here I am getting waxed from a mile away by the snipers. That's okay. Guess who's going to be clearing out all the brush along the edges here in just a second? Me. Skip revive. Fuck it. I'm gone. Here you go. You got a nice little around the edge fucking area. Let's see if I can cut through and get to these bastards real quick. The snipers, man. Snipers piss me off whenever they camp in one spot and they know where you're spawning and they're like, ha ha ha, look, I know where you're spawning. You die every time you show up on the map. Y'all better get me. Yeah, you better get me. You better get me, but you can't, cause yeah, you did. He totally fucking got me. No, you didn't. Anyway. Skip revive, I want to die, you motherfucker.
I'm standing right here.
Ooh! When I tell you I'm bad at games, y'all, I mean, I am fucking bad at games. At the end of this one, I got 16 minutes left. I think this is going to be the end of it after this. I gotta do fucking dishes, man. God damn it.
Yeah.
What? How many subs are we up? Did we lose 10 since I started streaming?
Did you?
I don't know. I'm just assuming.
I can't say the exact number on my phone.
We're going for it. Fucking hell. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I was standing right beside of somebody. He's not going to heal me? Bro, you know I'm the most important member of this team. I don't think we gained a single fucking subscriber. Mission accomplished.
Hell yeah.
We didn't fucking lose any. Oh. Oh, God, why would you jump right in front of me pulling the trigger, you fucking idiot?
I mean, I do also recognize that, like, you're playing in front of an audience, or, like, when you're with a buddy and you're like, hey, I want to show you something cool I found in this video game, and then you can't fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like, I totally get that feeling.
Always.
It's like, dude, I've been practicing this trick for like 60 goddamn days. I can do it, I swear.
And another one is like, dude, this song is amazing. Check this out. Not gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
Might as well forget that one.
Exactly.
The last thing a motherfucker wants nowadays is a music recommendation. Let me tell you, back in the day, that's all we did.
Yeah.
Bro, check this out. Oh, cool.
Hell yeah.
I don't like it. Okay, what about this? I don't know.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, hey, here's more of it.
Yeah. Shit. Fuck. I keep fucking dying, man. I can't help myself. But yeah, dude, like most of the good music that I've ever heard has been a recommendation from one of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of the rapper Idea?
I have any of that guy.
It's Eyedea. Idea. He's like they referred to him as like the Kurt Cobain of hip hop. And he was like way ahead of his time. And died, you know, of like a heroin overdose, I think.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but his music is like not what you expect at all from hip hop.
Yeah, these videos are like 13 years old, Jesus.
Yeah, he's got this song called Smile. It's fucking great. And Shadows Have Shadows. That's a really good one too. But he was with Atmosphere and like that New York City underground shit, like Sage Francis and shit, way back in the day. Yeah, he was like the main guy from that clique before he died, you know. Because he was going on HBO and winning all these rap battles and shit. Like, he's legit. There's a lot of similarities between like 8 Mile and his actual life. Which is really interesting. Because, you know, that's based on Eminem's life, but like there's literal footage of rap battles that Idea was in that were like on HBO, on big shows and shit, where they won lots of money and shit. Oh, fuck.
So he was just kind of like forgotten about.
It seems as though he has been, which is really fucking weird when you look at like Lil Xan and like fucking all these emo rap guys, like Lil Peep and shit. Like, he was doing legitimate emo rap way back in the fucking day. And guess what? He didn't sound like a fucking idiot doing it. It was like legitimate emo rap, not like crybaby, shit tier, pop punk emo rap.
Yeah.
He was talking about real shit, you know.
My girlfriend left me.
He had one line about trying to find an angel in bed that'll wrestle the demons out of your head. And I was like, fuck, man. You know, that's a legitimate way to put that. And then,
That's a bar.
yeah, he's got fucking crazy bars in that song, man. His whole point in that song is like knowing that other people are fucking in pain connects him to the world. And that keeps him going because we're living in the now and there's nothing we can really do about it but just be here together. And that makes him smile. And it's like, fuck, man. That really sucks. But if it's going to have to, that's a better way to look at it. But yeah, so he was like doing that emo rap shit way back then. And like, it wasn't brain dead, you know, it was like intelligent. But he also died of an overdose.
Yeah.
Which seems to fit that bill pretty well.
It's strangely common.
For that emo rap shit, it's like every single fucking one of them. It's like, because if the hip-hop life is not lived hard enough, then you've got like the mega like focus on depression and shit that you need for that kind of content, you know.
I don't know, it always just seems like there's, you either get the gang life situation, where you catch bullets, or you get the Xanax and lean situation.
Yeah, which is like, who would ever want to be in that state?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that whole codeine shit is a real mind fuck for me because goddamn, that shit makes you sick as hell.
Yeah.
And like, I had a septoplasty and a turbinate reduction on my nose because I broke my shit at a Rancid concert. And they gave me fucking Loratab or something for that surgery. And about the 6th day of taking that shit, I started turning into a cranky motherfucker. I was like, get this away from me. Holy shit.
No, yeah, I can totally see why people are addicted to that shit because it fucks you up so hard so fast.
Yeah.
But that's a dangerous game to be playing.
That's a way dangerous game to be playing, and especially if you have some issue where you feel like you don't want to be here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because that'll help you on that endeavor for sure. and it's not immediate a lot of times. It takes a while, and that's the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Chris, we were just watching a documentary on Chris Farley the other day, man. What, talk about a fucking legend, dude. And this guy, you know, he had all the fucking fame and money in the world, but couldn't go without some stuff up the nose, and he had no self-esteem. They said he felt like he had to earn his right to be in the room by making people laugh. How shitty.
Yeah. It's honestly just the way that the industries work, which is a goddamn shame, but there's not really realistically anything you can do about it.
Well, you know, just self-love is important, and not in the, you know,
Very important.
the hand gesture way, but like, you know, the emotional appreciation you have for your own fucking existence is important, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you don't think it's worth a fuck, then try to do something to make it that way.
Yeah. I think the first step towards that is always just like better yourself and just be like, hey, fucking who cares? Let's be happy. Let's go on with life.
Talk about breakup advice, dude. Anybody that I know that's going through relationship issues or they've just had a relationship end, I'm always like, bro, take what you don't like about yourself and make yourself somebody you admire and respect, bro. And that everything else will work itself out in that regard for sure.
Exactly.
Because that shit, like, self-respect is so attractive to people. I never had any luck until I stopped giving a fuck.
Yeah, exactly. That's strangely the way it's worked for a lot of people, including me.
Yeah, when I was like, I'm not trying to impress fucking nobody. I'm doing what I want to make myself happy. I started my band back when I got out of the military and just started fucking grinding as hard as I could at that.
Yeah.
Everything else just started falling into place.
When I tried to look for shit, I could never find it, but then I stopped giving a shit and it was thrown on my lap.
Oof. Just got stabbed. Yeah, stop giving a shit.
Well, this
That's
is
great.
trying to figure out that my arm, that the chair arm is broken on my chair.
Damn. Did it stab you?
No, it's like where it goes up and down.
Uh-huh.
The tracks, I guess, are kind of broken because it's not staying.
They got you fucked up on the chair situation, man.
All right, well, I put them both down, I guess.
Dude, Nikki was looking at chairs because I think she's going to start live streaming some games. And she was looking at chairs to get her set up correct. And there was one that was like a tentacle. Like the arms of the chair and shit were like tentacles. It was crazy. I said, you may attract the wrong kind of attention with that chair.
Yeah, I got this Herman Miller chair from a thrift store for like $150.
Oh, shit.
But it was like a $1,400 chair brand new, so.
Really?
Jeez.
God damn.
I mean, I knew what I saw when I found it. So I was like, I'm not gonna let anyone else take this.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes you get, though. Dude, I got a secret rare GX Charizard off Facebook Market because it had a bend in the corner. $25.
God.
Damn.
Oh, that actually reminds me of Nogla actually destroyed one of those secret rare shiny chalk.
No, he didn't. I got the Sun and Moon one. Mine
Yeah,
was...
one that Wildcat dared him to do it.
Yeah, I know, but that was a shiny V. I'm talking about the shiny GX, which is worth, mint condition, about $500.
The one Nogla destroyed was worth $600.
I think we're having some cross communication here, bro. I'm telling
Never
you.
mind.
I know what you're talking about, and I'm pretty sure it was the VMAX Charizard from Shiny Fates that he ripped, right? Let me look it up. Because if he ripped one of these, that's even worse than the one that I know about. Nogla rips Charizard. Yeah, it was a shiny V.
Shiny face.
Yeah. So the one that I'm talking about was from Burning Shadows, I think. And it's worth it's like 3 times more than that one. But with a bend, it's still valuable. But this person was like, fuck it, it's a bent card, it ain't worth shit. I'll sell it to you for $25. I was like, are you sure? Yeah, whatever. If you want it, at least somebody will care about it. And I was like, okay, I'll send you $25 right now, without a doubt.
Did you ever get it graded?
No. I mean, it's bent. It's jacked up a little bit. Like, hold on, I'll show it to you. Let me get it. I'll show you this card, and then I'm going to have to dip.
Okay.
All right, so this is the one that Nogla ripped.
I'll have to wait till I get to the part of the stream because again there's the delay and I think you just went to go get it.
Yeah, I got it.
I just hit refresh and because I think there's some input lag.
Yeah, there's a little bit of lag between our voice chat and the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the card that Nogla had that he ripped. And then this is the one that I'm talking about.
Shit. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this one is way different.
Damn.
Yeah, that and there's a you can see in the corner there's a bend, but it's still worth like at least $100 with that bend because that's like a super fucking rare card. Now I would like to have the Hidden Fates Charizard GX, the shiny. That one is fucking like $500 all goddamn day. But it's also one of the only ones that I'm lacking, so that's another reason. Anyway,
My
I'm
collection consists of like first editions and stuff, so I gotta really look through and figure out what's worth something.
yeah, man. The first edition cards from back in the day are really, really fucking valuable. I mean, and the people keep going, the bubble's gonna pop, that's gonna collapse, and it's like, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it's gone down at all. I mean, now you can even sell empty booster boxes, empty packs with the old school pack art are selling for like $10 and $15. Like empty packs. Deck boxes from the starter decks and shit. Like, you can sell those for like $50 a piece. It's just crazy, man. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to hop off here, man. I appreciate everybody hanging out and chilling with me. I had a good time as always. But y'all take care of yourself.
All right.
Yeah, you